Hello, good morning, everybody. Please, I want everybody to keep quiet. But before then, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. If there is someone beside you who is still sitting down, please tap the person, tell the person to stand up. Okay, now that everyone is standing, do I still have some people who are still sitting there? Okay. Sorry for the delay. Something of urgent came up. Okay, that is enough, please. Please, everybody have your seats. What exactly do we want to do now? We are quickly going to go through this because the last time we met, we treated all this, right? But for the benefit of, okay, maybe I should inform you, one or two of our students are not feeling fine. In fact, one of them had an operation recently. She is currently at home. If not, I would have started the class without streaming the class, you know now. But just because she's currently at home and she showed the desire to be in the class yesterday, but due to the nature of her health, I told her to stay at home that we are going to stream today's class live. That's the reason why we are taking this. As at last week that she was supposed to be here, she was already in the hospital. So we have to quickly go through everything we've taken before, but this time we'll be doing it faster than we did last time. So, today we are looking at a very simple rule. It is basically agreement between subject and verb in any sentence. Whenever we talk about subject of a sentence, we are simply talking about what? We are simply talking about the performer of an action, the object, the receiver of the action, the verb, the action being carried out. In some cases, you see the verb as the predicate. So, a singular subject, the general rule is that a singular subject must always take a singular verb. But there is the need for us to understand that in noun, you know, when you are having your noun, to have plural of it, you have to add s, or the latter part of the word changes its form. Right? Now for verb, to have plural of it, s will not be included. A very good example is when you say smoke. Smoke as a verb is plural. Smokes is singular. Dance as a verb is plural. Dances is singular. Singular subject, it could be a noun or a pronoun. Is that taken? It could be a what? A noun or a pronoun. He sings sonorously. He sings sonorously. We are talking about one person, and the action he carries out, maybe the action he carries out every time is to sing, right? So now that we understand that singular subject must agree with singular verb, so we can say he, singular subject, sings, singular verb. So without wasting our time, we have some of the examples here. So we know that a singular subject takes singular verb. Please don't go there. Return it. A singular subject takes a singular verb, and a plural subject takes a plural verb. This is a foundational rule of concord. The verb must agree with the actual subject of the sentence, not with any noun that comes between the subject and the verb. The key pattern is always identify the true subject of the sentence before choosing the verb. Phrases that come between the subject and verb, such as the prepositional phrases, do not affect the verb. Example, the correct and the incorrect one. You say, the boy plays football every day. The boy plays football every day. Now, you don't say, the boy play football every day. And this is what is common among us. You open your mouth to say, the boy play football every day. It should be, everybody should be what? The boy plays football every day. Now we move to the next one, please. Move on. We have the quality of the mangoes is poor. The quality of the mangoes is poor. Quality, singular verb. Is that taken? Is the singular verb that we have there. You don't say the quality of the mangoes are poor, because you have mango coming in between quality and poor. And coming in between quality and is. That mangoes, you see, those mangoes will not determine the form of verb. It is the quality that will determine the form of verb. Is that taken? So we have, for every example that you have here, every example is jam past question. So the employer, not the salesman, and his representative, dash, responsible for the loss. Last time I told you that the employer, not the salesman. Now, whenever you have this, not the salesman and his representative, I told you that it is a parenthetic statement. And a parenthetic statement is just an additional statement to what had already been said earlier. So, it will not change the form of verb that should go with the original subject. The employer, we have just a singular person there. The employer, one person, not the salesman and his representative. So we should have the employer is responsible for the loss, or what do you have here? Please, can you take it up? We still have one more option. So we have the employer is responsible for the loss. Is that taken? The employer is responsible for the loss. Do you all understand? Do you understand? Please, 1 minute. So please, we continue. I hope you all can hear me. Please, I'm really sorry, we have to quickly do this. So let's move to the next one, please. Let's move to the next one. So let us have the assessment. We've done this before. We know that the standard of living in many African countries dash drastically in recent years. So we have has fallen drastically, has fallen. Standard of living here will take singular words, singular subject, and singular verb. Is that taking? So the standard of living in many African countries have what? Has fallen drastically in recent years. So let us move to the next one, please. We have the director together with his staff. That together with his staff is what? It is just a marker of accompaniment. It is just what, everybody? So together there is just marker of accompaniment. Anything that comes after marker of accompaniment will not determine the form of verb. It is what comes before the marker of accompaniment that determines the form of verb. So the director together with his staff. Everybody, what is supposed to be the answer? What is supposed to be the answer? Please, everybody, what's supposed to be the answer? Is responsible for what? For the decision. So let's move to the next one. So we have collective nouns, rule 2. Whenever you talk about collective noun, you should understand that it is noun that refers to a group of people or things treated as a single unit. Noun that refers to a group of people or things treated as a single unit. In standard Nigerian or British English usage, as tested by JAM, collective nouns are normally treated as singular and take singular verbs. So common collective nouns that we should know of are team, jury, committee, class, family, government, army, crowd, staff, council, board, audience, flock, herd, crew, gang, cabinet. You also have clergy. Are you with me? You also have clergy. So whenever you have collective noun, now this is the basic rule that you must commit to your heart. Like I told you earlier, if collective noun is carrying out a real action, that collective noun, the verb that must accompany it must be a plural verb. But if it is not carrying out a real action, the verb that should accompany it will be a what? A singular verb. Another rule is that when collective noun acts as a united body, that is making one decision or performing one action together, you should use a singular verb. When members of the group act individually, a plural verb may be used. But this is it. JAMB will test the singular usage, because they understand that, oh, this person understands that this is a collective noun, but the rule behind the collective noun, they want to test if you really understand the rule behind it. Is that taking? So let us quickly look at the example that we have here. The committee has reached a unanimous decision. The committee has reached a unanimous decision. The jury is deliberating. Since they are all doing the same thing, is that taking? The jury is deliberating on the case. You don't say the committee have reached. You don't say the committee have reached a unanimous decision. You say the committee has reached a unanimous decision. So another one is mathematics is my favorite subject. Now that mathematics, it is supposed to be pluralia tantum. That mathematics, it is supposed to be pluralia tantum. But pluralia tantum in itself, according to Dele and Shade, he said that anything that ends with S but is singular is pluralia tantum in its A to Z English. But the real meaning of pluralia tantum is any word that has a PS that must always end with what? That must always end in S. Is that taking? We are going to get into that in full details. But mathematics here is expected to carry a singular verb. So you say mathematics is my favorite subject. Now let us look at another example that we have here. A Tale of Two Cities. Don't forget, this is just like the pluralia tantum that I talked about. Tale of Two Cities, the title of a novel. Is that taking? Irrespective of the number of cities that you have there, since it is the title of a book, you should say what? You should use what? Singular. You should use what, everybody? Singular verb. Since it is the title of a book, you must use singular verb. Is that taking? So we quickly move to the next one. So what is supposed to be our answer there, everybody? A Tale of Two Cities dash the dash we are studying for examination. So you say it is the novel. That is option D. A Tale of Two Cities is the novel we are studying for examination. That can be found in JAMB Past Question 1993. Is that taking? JAMB Past Question 1993. So we quickly move to the next one. What is the next one, please? Let us have the assessment together, everybody. What's the answer? The national team dash been performing excellently this season. So what is the answer, everybody? Has been performing excellently this season. Please have that at the back of your mind. Let's move to the next one. The jury dash still deliberating on the verdict. I'll take it again. The jury dash still deliberating on the verdict So what's our answer, everybody? Is still deliberating on the verdict. Let us quickly move to the next one. So the next one is neither nor and either or concord. Now, we have two rules combined in one here. Whenever you have neither, N-E-I-T-H-E-R, what must follow it next will be nor, N-O-R. Are you with me? Follow me. Whenever you have neither, what must accompany it should be nor, N-O-R. Whenever you have either, E-I-T-H-E-R, what must accompany it should be what? Or. Now, this rule, this particular one, also shares the same border with the principle of proximity. And the principle of proximity is when you have or, that is, after you have arranged your subjects, it does not matter if it is a noun or a pronoun. Please, under 10 seconds, I want everybody to stand up. Now, it does not matter if it is a noun or a pronoun. In as much as you have a list, please listen to this. In as much as you have a list of either noun or pronoun that is standing in the position of the subject, and it is now separated from the last one by or. Are you with me? It is separated by what? Or. Now, what comes after or will determine the form of verb. What did I say, everybody? What comes after or will determine the form of what? Will determine the form of verb. A very good example is the teachers, the principal, or Yemi dash the assembly ground every day. The teachers, plural, the principal, or Yemi dash the assembly ground every day. We have sweep, we have sweeps. Sweep, sweeps. So what is supposed to be the right answer? Sweeps. With what? S. But we have the teachers, plural, comma, you have the principal, then you have or, then you have Yemi, singular subject. So it is that singular subject that will determine the form of what? The form of verb. So it should be sweeps because we have singular subject and it must agree with what? Singular verb. Is that taking? That is principle of proximity. Now let us look at it from another dimension. Let us say Adebimpe, Feromi, the teachers, or the Adebimpe, Feromi, the teachers, or I dash responsible for our upkeep. Adebimpe, the teachers, or hello, Adebimpe, the teachers, or I dash responsible for his upkeep. What is the answer? Please, can I have marker, please? A marker. Let me write it on the board. A marker, please. Adebimpe, Feromi, the teachers, or I dash responsible for his upkeep. What's the answer? Am. Okay, I'll write it on the board. Hello, I'll write it. We've done this before. I'm just very surprised at how you can forget things easily. Do you understand? So I'll write it on the board, don't worry. So this is it. Hello, basically, this is what you should commit to your mind. Hello, this is what you should commit to your heart. Can you say, I is responsible for his upkeep? First person pronoun, I, is responsible for his upkeep. You don't say that. Now, you should also understand that I, in some cases, in fact, most cases, performs plural function, right? Let me write this on the board. What did I say, everybody? Please get me a better marker. Adebimpe fẹ́ràn mi. The teachers is better marker. The teachers. I need a better marker. Adebimpe fẹ́ràn mi. The teachers or I dash responsible for his upkeep. I do not expect any form of side talk, so you keep quiet. So you have, okay, let us have it this way. The teachers are friends. Yemi or he is I just told you the answer. The teachers, Yemi, Adebimpe, or you dash responsible for his upkeep. Or you are responsible for his upkeep. A-R-E, right? Because you is the closest to the verb after you have listed all what you have at the subject level, and you now have all separating the other list from the last subject. Is that taken? So please commit that to your heart. Now the same rule is applicable to what we have here. Neither, nor, either, or. It still follows the simple rule of principle of what? Proximity. Principle of what? Proximity. Let me quickly write this. Victor, cover. Follow me. The teachers right? Or I dash responsible for his upkeep. We have option A, R, option B is, option C, option D, where. So everybody, what is the right answer? What is the right answer? Or I am responsible for his upkeep. You see? Or what? I am responsible. So because of this, or separating Adebimpe from the teachers from I. So this I is the closest to the verb that should be here after being separated by or. So this I will determine the form of verb that should be here. Please have your seat, everybody. One is coordinate. Someone asked a question. He said, what if this or was and, are you with me? Coordinate. You are bringing everybody together. So it will be are. Are you with me? If it was still at the or, the normal sentence, and then you have the teachers. Yes. So leave this. No. Don't look. Will you say I am responsible for his upkeep? Did you say that? No. You say I am responsible for his upkeep. Is that taking? Princess, please stand up. Go and raise up your hand here. Now. Is that taking? Let us move to the example we have on the board. Please come and help me clean the board. Samuel, go to the back. Stand up. Princess, I will not repeat myself. Not Adedeji. So let us move to the next one, please. So we have, are you with me? Now we have the formula, neither subject 1 nor subject 2 plus verb agrees with subject 2. Let us say we have subject 1. Let us say neither the subject 1 is teachers. Plural, right? Nor subject 2. Subject 2, students. How many students do we have here? Hello, Pelumi, stand up. Favor, kneel down, raise up your hand. Pelumi, stand up. Favor, kneel down, raise up your hand. Now you have neither, let's put the here, neither the teachers nor the students. Singular student, right? But we have none here. Neither the teachers nor the students. The verb must agree with subject 2. So since this is singular subject, are you with me? Since the subject 2 is singular subject, it then implies that the verb that we must speak here will be what? Singular verb. Do you understand? Do you understand? It implies that the verb that we must speak must be a what? A singular verb. Let us continue. So, if you have either, it is also the same rule that follows. Is that taking either subject 1 or subject 2, verb with subject 2. Verb must agree with subject 2. That is the nearer one. Example, neither the teacher nor the students. Look at this, nor the students. We have plural students here. Then we have past tense of are. I is plural, right? Is that taking plural verb? Neither the teacher nor the students were present. Now let us look at the second part. Neither the students, that is students, plural students, nor the teacher was present. One teacher was present. After this, no. Is that taking? So we move to the next one. Either are they or his brothers. Either are they or his brothers. Plural. Are they singular or plural? His brothers are responsible. Are plural responsible. Either his brothers or are they singular subject is singular verb responsible. You don't say neither the player nor the coach are to blame. Is that okay? Let us say this is players. Let us say this is players. More than one. So you don't say neither the players nor the coach. Because there is players, so you should not say are to blame. But we have singular subjects here. Coach. Is that okay? Neither the players nor the coach is to what? Is to blame. So we move to the next one, please. Now we have this illustration. In my opinion, this is from JAM 1993 question. In my opinion, neither the player nor the coach dash praise for the result of the match. Neither the player, although this is supposed to be players, neither the players nor the coach. So you have not yet. So the closest to this verb will determine the form of verb. So everybody, what is supposed to be the answer? Everybody? What is supposed to be the answer? We move to the next one, please. Now let's have this. If Remy performs poorly in a forthcoming examination, then either her mother or I dash to blame. Everybody, what's the answer? What's the answer? Hello? Stand up. Raise up your hand. How much more? They found this school one here. Stand up. So let us continue. And that question is from JAM 1990 question. Let's move to the next one. Is that taken? So you can see that the correct answer is that. Everybody, let's do this together. We've done it before, so let's do it together again. 1, 2, ready, go. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, go. Neither the principal nor the teachers dash satisfied with the results. So we have singular principal. With this determine the form of verb here. What determines the form of verb here? Teachers, right? So what is the answer there, everybody? Okay, where is that taking? So neither the principal nor the teachers were, because this is plural teacher, were responsible or were satisfied with the result. Is that taking? So let's move to the next one. Either the manager or his deputy dash expected to attend the conference. So what is the answer, everybody? Is. So you read it together. Let's go. 1, 2, go. Do you understand? So the answer is. So we'll move to the next one, please. Now, whenever you have each, every, no, and indefinite pronoun, generally, indefinite pronouns and distributive adjectives such as each, every, everyone, everybody, someone, anyone, nobody, no one, either, and either, when used alone, always take singular verbs, even when they refer to more than one person or thing. Even when they refer to more than what? One person or thing. Now let us look at what we have here. The key word that always takes singular verb. Each. You should have each, anyone, anybody, every, everyone, everybody, no one, nobody, someone, somebody, either, neither, hello. All of these we always take what? Singular verb. Special case, whenever we have each of. Are you with me? When you have each of and it is followed by a plural noun or pronoun, the verb is still singular because each is the subject. We are going to see the example here. Each of the contestants, that is, we have so many contestants, but each of them, that is one after the other, each of them does what? Each of them has a chance to win, not have a chance to win. Each of them has a chance to win. The next one, everyone in the class is expected to submit the assignment. Everyone in the class is singular verb. Everyone is that taking? No one has, you have no one, then singular verb. No one has said anything yet. No one has said anything yet. Incorrect. You don't say each of the contestants have a chance to win. Don't say because there is contestants here. You now completely omit this each of, or you ignore the each of rule. Is that taking? So you don't say each of the contestants have a chance to win. You say each of the contestants has a chance to win. So we move to the next one. You don't say everyone in the class I expected. You don't say everyone in the class I expected. Everybody, what do you say? 1, 2, go. Everyone in the class is expected to submit the assignment. Now let us look at illustration JAMB 1990 past question. Now let's read it and pick the answer. We already know, right? Each of the contestants, everybody, what's the answer? Has a chance to win. We move to the next one, please. Now another one, 1991. One of the men dash round the log 3 times every evening. One of the men, one of, we also talked about one of. So whenever you have one of, irrespective of these men, you say one of the men is used to running, not one of the men used to run round. You don't say one of the men are used to run. You don't say one of the men are used to run. You don't say one of the men are used to running. Is that taken? So the answer is supposed to be, is what? Is used to running. Why? Why do we have to running? They can also put is used to run instead of running. Are you with me? If I stand up, it's used to, they can also put this. Is it here? Is it here? No. So if they put this, I am very sure so many students will pick this. But whenever you have these two, the next verb will always be what? The next verb will always have ing at the back in most cases. Is that taking? So let us move to the next one, please. The next one, please, be fast. Now, we have this one. We hold that the nation, you remember the last time we treated this? We felt that this hold was one of the mandative subjunctives, right? But we eventually discovered that hold is not a mandative subjunctive. We hold. It is not a what? Mandative subjunctive. So we hold that the nation, both in its public and private sectors, dash the best consultancy service and advice in all its endeavors. So we say deserves. Is that taking? Deserves. So let's move to the next one. Now let us have our assessment. Everybody, each of the students that's required to bring his or her own stationery. Everybody, what is the answer? Hello, everybody, what's the answer? What is the answer? He is expected to bring his or her own stationery. Now let's move to the next one, please. The next one. Now, Diana, what is happening? You are feeling dizzy. Eat. Okay, sorry. Sit. Now let us move to the next one. Are you with me? Everyone in the hall dash to take their seats immediately. Everyone in the hall dash to take their seats immediately. Don't forget, everyone will take what? The next verb should be what? Singular. Are you with me? Everyone in the hall was told. Everyone in the hall was told to take their seats immediately. Now let's move to the next one, Diana, please. So the next one, neither of the two suspects dash been charged yet. So it should be neither of the two suspects has been charged yet. So we move to the next one, please. The next one, we have the one of and one of those who. Please take note of this. One of and one of those who constructions. Is that taken? This is one of the trickiest Concord rules tested in JAM. Understanding where the subject really lies is the key. The pattern, there are two patterns here. Pattern A, when you have one of, there should be what? Plus. When you have one of plus plural noun, that is one of plural noun. Then you should use what? For example, one of the boys, plural noun is boys. One of the boys, that is one of plus plural noun, the boys. One of the boys dash very well. One of the boys, I'll write it on the board so you pick your answer. One of the boys dash very well. Please remember that we have boys here. So we have A, run. B, we have run. So what is the answer, everybody? Run. Okay. Run. Option A or B? B. Option A or B? B. The answer is option A. One of the boys runs. One of them runs very well. Not B. Is that taking? One of the boys runs very well. Now let's move to the next one. Can we have the correct statement here? One of the ladies. Now this I told you is not correct, and you can see that we proved it the last time. Isaac, stand up. You can see that we proved it the last time, right? So here we have one of the ladies. Now this is a relative what? A relative pronoun. So this relative pronoun will make this cell here. Are you with me? These ladies will be related to this one. Ladies will be related to this one. So if you have, oh yeah, stand up. Up. Yes. Are you with me? So we have one of the ladies who, now what is this supposed to be? Everybody, is this supposed to be sales or sell? So we can say the ladies who sell, but here we are now saying one of the ladies who sell in the premises, then this one is correct for this one of. Are you with me? But this sell is wrong for these ladies. So it should be one of the ladies who sell. S-E-L-L. One of the ladies who sell in the premises. Now, one has been asked to withdraw. Do you understand? One has been asked to withdraw. But there are some ladies who sell. So one of them has been asked to withdraw. Is that speaking? There are some ladies who what? Sell. But one of them has been asked to do what? To withdraw. So we move to the next one. We have to be very fast. Now when we have one of those with who, is that taking? So we have this, one of those who, correct. She is one of those students who, you can see plural verb here, who what? Work very hard. The next one is one of those politicians who are corrupt. Who are corrupt? Politicians who are plural verb. Is that taking? So let us see past question illustration. One of the ladies who dash in the premises, we've done that, right? So it should be one of the ladies who sell in the premises. Can we move up? Move up, move up. Now let's have the assessment. Carefully. So one of the teachers who dash in this school, that's just been promoted. So what is the answer? One of the teachers who teach in this school has just been promoted. Can we move up? Move. So you can see that the answer is B. Now let's look at the second one. One of the problems facing the country, dash lack of good road. One of the problems. Do you have who here? Relative pronoun. Okay.
The other question would be teaches and has. One of the teachers who teaches one of.
Hello. Yes. You know, we said one of the teachers. The answer is supposed to be, from what I explained, it is supposed to be one of the teachers who teach. Not this. You know that we already established it, that we have relative pronoun, and that relative pronoun will be making reference to what? The verb will be making reference to the noun that comes immediately before the relative pronoun who. Is that taken? So our answer should be one of the teachers who teach. Are you with me? Now we move to number 2. One of the problems facing the country is what? The answer is what, everybody? Is one of the problems facing the country is the lack of good roads. Gently, be fast. Now we have intervening phrases as well as together with, in addition, along with, not, rather than. Are you with me? You call those intervening phrases. But we call them, in other contexts, we call them markers of accompaniment. Is that taken? Now, whatsoever comes before those intervening phrases, are you with me? Whatever comes before those intervening phrases is what will dictate the form of verb, not what comes after them. The subject that comes before the intervening phrases will be what will determine the form of verb. Should a singular subject comes before the intervening phrases, are you with me? Then the verb will be singular verb, irrespective of what follows it. Should a plural verb, a plural subject come before the intervening phrases, then what will follow? There will be plural verb. Now let us have it. When the subject is followed by phrases introduced by expressions such as well as, together with, along with, in addition to, accompanied by, rather than, except, besides, including, or not. These phrases do not affect the verb. The phrases do not do what? affect the verb. The verb still agrees with the original subjects only. The verb still agrees with what? The original subjects only. So let us have this. Important thing to note is that these phrases are set apart, often by commas, and function as additions, not part of the grammatical subject. Do not be distracted by nouns in these phrases. Example, the president, as well as his ministers, was present. Look at it. The president, just a singular subject. The president, as well as his ministers, as well as, that is the intervening what? Intervening phrases. Then we have ministers, plural. All this like this will not affect this. So the answer will still be singular verb. Do you understand? The president as well as his ministers. The president as well as his ministers was present at the meeting. The next one, Tunde together with his brothers. Tunde together with his brothers. Look at it. Tunde together with his brothers. Since it is just a singular subject, together with his brothers will not even affect what is going to happen there. So we pick, he is going to Lagos. Tunde together with his brothers, he is going to Lagos. But I'm very sure before now, the moment you see Tunde together with his brothers, everybody will pick what? Are going to Lagos. But those together with as well as, they are called intervening phrases. But we call them markers of what? Accompaniment. So we move to the next one. The teacher, not the students. Here, there are two things to consider here. Intervening phrase, not. There is another thing to consider, which is what? Which is, no, not students. Another rule. Hello? Anyone who gets this will surely get a gift. That is supposed to be, apart from the fact that no, and it at that level is like an intervening word, there is another name that you call it that I explained last time. If you can tell me that word, I am going to give you a gift. Tunde, okay, the teacher, not the students, is responsible for the error. The teacher, not the students, is responsible for the error. So what are we expected to? What is the other name that I call it? What did you say? Parenthetic statement. The moment you have this comma and then you have not whatsoever, the whatsoever is what? Just an additional statement. Are you with me? So you call it parenthetic statement. And that is correct. So my gift. A brand new notebook from Acada Ace Tutors. A round of applause for him. Wait, please. I came prepared. Don't worry. Are you with me? Now let us have the next one. The president, as well as his ministers, will you say the president, as well as his ministers, were present at the meeting? What do you say? Everybody, what do you say? 1, 2, go. Everybody, 1, 2, go. Leave. The president, as well as his ministers, was present at the meeting. Now let us move to our jam pass question, 1985. Can you read it, everybody? 1, 2, ready, go. Now, the employer, comma, not the salesman and his representatives. What type of statement is that, everybody? What he just said? Parenthetic statement. A parenthetic statement will not affect the form of verb. The subject that comes before the parenthetic statement determines the verb. Right? So, Everybody, what are you expected to say there? 1, 2, 3, go. Read the question. 1, 2, go. The employer, not the salesman, and his representative is responsible for the loss. Can we move to the next one, please? Gently. Assessment, rule 6. Assessment here. Everybody read it and pick your answer. 1, 2, ready, go. Everybody. 1, 2, ready, go. The governor, accompanied by all his commissioners, has arrived at the venue. Option B. Let's move to the next one. The next one, everybody read it. 1, 2, go. Everybody, please read it again. 1, 2, go. Every student, as well as the teachers, that short expected to attend the assembly. So, what is supposed to be the answer? Because we have every day, right? He is expected to attend the assembly. Now, let's move to the next one. The next one, please. Gently. Now, let's see compound subject when it is joined by and. That is a question someone just asked. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When it is joined by and, whenever you have 2 or 3 subjects joined together by hand, let's say Tunde, Yemi, and Femi. Hello. Because you have this and here. Because you have and here. Everything here is plural. Is that taken? Everything here is what? Plural. Peter, please stand up. Everything here is what? Plural. And in a particular textbook, Daily Acada A to Z English, he said that is supposed to be what we call coordinate concord. What did I say? Coordinate concord. It is supposed to be called what? Coordinate concord. So let us have the explanation here. Let's go. When 2 or more subjects are joined by and, the compound subject is generally plural and takes a plural verb. When it is joined by and, you know that plural subject takes plural subject takes plural verb. So, but there is an exception. The exception is for single units. If the compound subject refers to a single idea, person or thing, always thought of together. Hello, always thought of together. Please take note of this. Hello. Stand up. Stand up. Yes, stand up. 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 Now, I'll take it again. If the compound subject refers to a single idea or person or anything, always thought of together, it takes a singular verb. Example, bread and butter. Can you think of eating bread without butter? Because we have what? Bread and... Wait, calm down. Let us have one after the other. We have bread and beans. We have bread and granite. We have bread and Oko. Yes. You know, we just finished Ramadan. It is during Ramadan when they are breaking their fast that you will see some terrible combination. Abu Samad, stand up. Samad, stand up. Oh yeah, outside. Don't obstruct them. Don't obstruct their view. Are you with me? But it does not matter. Bread and groundnut, in as much as you are eating the two together. Hello? Oh yeah, keep quiet please. My students will. Okay, just a scapegoat. My students will keep quiet. Thank you. I want to be respectful today. I don't want to say my students will, you know the other one, huh? You want me to say it, Abi? I will not say it. I've given my life to Christ. Okay, so let us continue. So, although we have bread and butter, we are supposed to consider them as two different things. But because we take them together as one. Hello? Are you with me? But we take them together as one. Because we take them together as one. Demilade, stand up. That way. Because we take them together as one, we must consider it as a singular subject. Is that taking? Demilade, up. Is that taking? We must consider it as a what? A singular subject. Bread and butter. Even bread and groundnut. In as much as you are taking it together. Are you with me? So you just have to be very calm. Think of it. Is it going as a unit? Bread and tea. Is it going as a unit? Or it is going separately? Am I making any sense? So, bread and butter, rice and stew, thunder and lightning. You know that whenever there is thunder, what follows? Whenever there is lightning, what follows? Thunder, lightning, thunder. Is that taking? So let us continue, guys. Now let us have some examples. John and Mary are going to the market. John and Mary. John is a different person from Mary. So you have and joining them together. It makes this plural. John and Mary are going to the market. Are plural for these plural subjects. Please keep quiet. The teacher and the student have agreed. The teacher and the student have agreed. Bread and butter is a common breakfast food. Bread and butter, single unit. Yes or no? Yes. Is that taken? You don't say the secretary and treasurer. Hello? Please. Now there is a trick here. Hello? Please. Sorry for this. Everybody stand up. Sharp. Everybody. There is something you have to be very cautious of here. Have your seat. Sorry. Have your seat. Now. Don't worry. It is just... Are you with me? Please, everybody look at this. Now listen, I want you to do something for me. The secretary and The secretary and treasurer has submitted their reports. Okay, please everybody look up. Can you see what I've written on the board? Now please, let us read it together. Eh? Okay, those who can see it, listen to them. Those who can see it, read it. Those who cannot, listen to those who are seeing it. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, what is the answer? What is the answer? Hello, what's the answer? What's the answer? If it is B, raise up your hand. If it is B, raise up your hand. The secretary and treasurer dash submitted dash report. If it is B, raise up your hand. Those who are watching online, okay, just one person is remaining here. If you are watching online, what is your answer? I want to see the answer. Can I tell you the answer now? So the question is, they will eventually see it in the future. I know what is going to happen. So remain calm. If you are expecting everybody to join instantly when they not know you to be having online class like this regularly, you are only in state of phantasmagoria. If it was TikTok, I would have had been there. In as much as the class is a me. Are you with me? So everybody, what is the answer? Some people said B. Now, those who are okay with B, raise up your hand. If you are okay with B, raise up your hand. Now, if your answer is C, raise up your hand. Please, hello. You cannot see it on so. Hello, you know what I encounter? I will start separating you. If you don't want me to separate you, raise up your hand. It does not matter the number that we have here now. If your answer is A, raise up your hand. If your answer is A, raise up your hand. If your answer is A, raise up your hand. If your answer is B, raise up. Hello, nobody chose A, and just few people, just very few. That is great. These very few. Now, those very few, go and climb. Oh yeah, go and stand here. Please go and get my cane for them. Hello. Get my cane. Hello. I can remember very well that nobody chose A. So it is either you are choosing B or C. But from what I can see, I am very serious about this. I am very disappointed that even people that I think are intelligent, they chose the wrong answer with passion. And they are proving it to me that the answer is correct. Okay. So, hello. Is B. I'm very disappointed. Hello, hey, hello. By the time I start beating them, oh yeah, go back. Go back. Hello. Hello. Okay, go back to your seat. Go back to your seat. Hello. Go back to your seat, please. I am very sure that among you, some people only followed the crowd.
Why is B?
Are you asking me why it is B? Okay, I should ask them why it is B. Okay, all my students, have your seat, please. My students will. My students will keep quiet. Hello? Hello? Are you with me? Good. Please, if you can give me the reason why we should not have C, why the answer is B. Hey, I'll pick one of those who came out that I said go back. And she was like, no. Oh yeah, stand up. Other me this thing. Out. Other me out. But you chose B, and I told you that this thing is wrong. You were very confident that he also picked B. Oh yeah, Abdullah to the front. Abdullah outside. Why is your answer B? Is what? A. May God help you. May God help you. Hello. So who can help us out? Who can help us out? Who can help us? Who can help us out, please? Okay, Honorable Wasiu. A round of applause for Honorable Wasiu. So, Honorable Wasiu, why is the answer C or why is it B? What is the answer? Hello, please, remain calm. Oh. Just remain calm. You know, I told you, this particular one is a bit tricky. Yes or no? But it is very simple. Right? So my students will keep quiet and tell me why the answer is B. Honorable Wasiu. Hands of God. Hello. So why is our answer B? Oh yeah, precious, try. C. Okay, why is it C?
The condition says that if they are together, yes, to have a singular verb.
If they are together?
Yes, that's bread and butter.
Okay.
So, but if they are like different, how I say it, then they will have yes, and the question says secretary and treasurer. That's different. That's out.
A round of applause for her. Unfortunately, the reason why you clap for her is because she had the confidence to collect the mic. But the answer is not correct. The answer is B, and I will tell you why it is B. You want to explain? Okay, Honorable Philip. Honorable Brother Paul.
The secretary and treasurer, not the secretary and the treasurer. Meaning the secretary and treasurer. Meaning it's the same person. The secretary and treasurer. The secretary and the treasurer. So the secretary and treasurer is one person. So the secretary, you can just remove treasurer. You say the secretary has submitted his report.
Do you understand? Wallahi, some people don't see understand. Some people don't see clean. Let me explain it better. He has actually, I don't think there is a better way that any student would have explained it. He did justice to that explanation. Okay, Emmanuel has a better way to explain it. You are joking. Okay, guys. Now, let's be realistic with ourselves. Let's be factual. What he said is very correct. Now, please, you should pay attention to details. Wodo man, go and stand up. I'm already explaining and you are talking. Stand up, up. You need to pay attention to details. The secretary and treasurer, not the secretary and the treasurer. You see, the introduction of that definite article D makes two of them different people. But if there is no article before the second subject, are you with me? If there is no article, you know there are two types of article, right? You have definite article and the definite article. Now, for the definite article, you only have what? B. For the indefinite article, you have what? A and what? And. So if in the second subject or the word that stands in the position of the second subject, if that word does not have any article before it, what it means is that the first subject is the same person as the second subject. Do you understand? If there is no article at all, it means the first subject is the same person as the second subject. But if there is an article, the first subject is different from the second subject. Do you understand, ma? Do you understand? Yes, you have been following me. In fact, for your courage, I will give you one book. For your courage, I hereby present this token unto you. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Please, stand up, stand up. Come, oh yeah. Come, look at the camera. What kind of camera is that? Oh yeah, let's go. So let us continue. Hello. 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 Just remain calm. You understand what you are saying here? Oh yeah, now, look at it. We already know that the answer is what? The answer is B. Because the secretary is the same person as the treasurer. Is that taken? Is that taken? But now, let us look at the original statement that we have on the board. What is the original statement? Can we read it together, everybody? 1, 2, go. Everybody, 1, 2, go. The secretary, look at it. It is not this. We have the secretary and the... Can you see that? Abdullah. Muslim. The secretary. Hello. The secretary and the treasurer. The secretary and the treasurer. It means they are two different people. Am I making any sense? It means they are what? Two different people. They are two different people. So for that reason, this one is wrong. So everybody, what should be the answer? Have. Is that taken? The secretary and the treasurer. The secretary and the treasurer, they are two different people. So we move to the next one, please. The next one, please. Everybody, let's read it together. 1, 2, 3, go. I am not attending dash is my wife. I am not. Here you have not. Neither because of this not. So you say neither is my wife attending. The meaning of that statement is I am not attending and my wife is not attending. Let's move to the next one. Are you with me? Now let's look at Rule 7 assessment. The assessment. We are going to pick the answer together. Everybody read the question and tell me the answer. 1, 2, go. The chairman and the secretary dash both absent from the meeting. What's the answer, everybody? Hello, what of if I decide to put option E? So what's the answer?
Where no absent is where? Yeah.
Hello, what if the meeting was holding at that moment that the statement was made? You cannot assume. Okay, but there will always be a word that will make you understand, or a phrase that will always make you understand that what we are looking at is what? The action is still on. Is that taking? Is that taking? Rebecca, sit upright. I saw the first one. I pretended as if I didn't see it. The second one shall not happen. Affliction shall not rise the second time. Let us move to the next one. And Aisha, you did a good job, bro. A very good job. I give you now. You are not helping her. Let's move to the next one, please. The question, everybody. 1, 2, go. Everybody, 1, 2, go. Slow and steady, dash the race. So what is the answer? Option A, B. Option A or B? Option A or B? Slow and steady wins, because slow and steady, it is the same idea. You are not running too fast, you are just going gently, but you maintain that pace. Slow and steady, so it is an idea, wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. So let us move to the next one, please. So the next one here is title, names of books and quantitative expression. Title, names of books and quantitative expression. Now, certain categories of subjects take singular verb regardless of their apparent form. Titles of books, films, newspapers, and odd works, even if the title sounds plural, take singular verb. Is that taken? The reason is the title refers to only one work. What did I say? Aliyah, what did I say? Aliyah, stand up. Everybody keep quiet. What did I say? Come on, kneel down here. The title refers to what? Only one work. Another one is proper names. Now, proper names, it is used what? As a unit. And this takes singular verb. For example, United Nations. The United Nations is that taken? The BBC is that taken? Now the next one is sum of money. 200 and 700 naira. Is 900 naira or 900 naira? Do you understand? So sum of money, distance, period of time, and other quantities, when treated as a single unit, take singular verbs. Everybody, example, 1 to go. Everybody, 1 to go. Again, A Tale of Two Cities is the novel we are studying. The next example, please. Again, 500 naira is enough. The next one, 10 kilometers is a long distance to walk. The next one, 3 years is a long time to wait. Now, the incorrect one, 500 naira are enough for the trip. Wrong. Is that taken? Now let us see past question. Everybody want to go? We've already seen that, right? The next one, let us have the assessment for rule 8. We are still going to rule 12. Now let's have, oh, I've shown you the answer. Okay, let's just have it. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, go. The news about the flood is what? Is shocking. Are you with me? The next one, 2 weeks. What is the answer? 2 weeks is not enough time to complete the project. The next one. So on this note, we have come to the end of this session. After the next class, we will make sure that we cover everything under verb, and we will also start treating modal auxiliary verbs and the rules guiding modal auxiliary verbs. Is that taken? So please go for break. Thank you.